Jaylen, the crowd's still at it with booing Kyrie every time he touches the ball, and chanting Kyrie sucks. What do you think about that? Has it kind of played out by this point?
To me, I don't got no thoughts on it. The fans, they do what they do, and they got whatever reason for that. I think we should probably boo every player, every star player that comes in our arena. I would like to see that. Keep it, because maybe it has an effect, maybe it doesn't. But when Jokic and all these other players come in there, boo them too.
Cool.
Jaylen, it seems like no matter how the game is going, like tonight's like 10, 12, down to 3, 4, whatever, like you guys have a moment now where if you just stick with it, all of a sudden you put out like a 14-4 run or something like that. Is that feeling, is that how you guys are feeling? Like just, that at some point there's a run coming. Does that take pressure off of you guys? Do you feel like comfortable out there knowing that you have that kind of like spurt ability?
I don't think we look at it as a run. I think that starts just when we're being ourselves, and obviously teams play and game plan for us, and they play up to a level. But we just got to stay consistent and keep doing what we're capable of doing, and eventually their line will break. Not like we're going on a run. It's more like, we're finally, breaking the line of execution that they were playing at. But I think if we do that more times than not, we'll be in a good spot. And taking care of the ball, rebounding, not giving up layups, stuff like that is the key to that.
Does that give you guys any extra confidence? Like, I figure a lot of teams, you kind of like trying to push through that 12 points and can't do it. Maybe you start to try to do something else, but you guys just kind of stick with it and it breaks through.
Yeah, I think it does give us confidence. I think that we know if we play the game the right way, there's a lot of options out there, and if we're reading it right, you got to, as a defensive team, you got to pick a choice. So we're analyzing to see what they're going to give up, and then we're going to make them pay for that. We are confident in each other. We're confident in game plan, and we're confident in our ability to read the game. And we've been doing that pretty much all year long.
JB over here. Got two questions. First, you love posterizing people, so why'd you go for the 360 instead of just jumping over?
To be honest, I have no idea what made me do that. Still a head scratcher. If I would have missed it, probably would have looked bad. But, when you got, the ability to jump and you got some hang time, you got a split second, you got a little extra time to make a decision. So I still had some time in the air, and I just flipped it up with my left.
And then you guys usually switch or drop or in touch, but a lot of blitzing tonight, some hedging, a lot of different coverages. But at what point did you realize you guys were going to switch up into those kind of coverages? And did you enjoy, I guess, trying something a little bit different on defense?
Yeah, and Dallas has been playing well. So we knew that coming in. I think they've won like 8 of their last 10. So we were just trying to break their rhythm. That was the key. Luka's been lights out. Kyrie has been lights out. P.J. Washington has been a great contribution, and they've been playing well, since the All-Star break or so. So a part of those switching up on defense was to break their rhythm and see how they react.
Jaylen, you said it. How would you describe the level of execution that you guys are playing at right now?
We're just seeing reading the game each and every night, and I think that's just the key, is just having, humility in that. Sacrificing that. Obviously, we got a bunch of talented players, and now it's the part of the year where we start to take it up a notch. But just thinking the game, seeing the game, making the right reads, play after play after play is going to be important.
And then what does it tell you? Xavier got some minutes in the second and the fourth quarter that you guys are able to adjust to a different piece that easily.
Yeah, X looked good out there, man. It's like he fit right in. He came right in and made contributions on defense, got a few rebounds, got some stops. And then on offense, you could tell he got a good feel for the game, a good screen setter. He got big hands. So I was able to find him a few times on the baseline and hit him in some of those seam passes and just reading the defense and how they're guarding. Like X looked real good tonight.
Me? So you guys have won 10 straight. First team to do that this year. You've talked a lot about just being more organized this year, but how much more in control of your overall success do you feel compared to years past?
It's a different team. It's a new year. I know everybody's going to always look back to the previous years, but in reality, every year we've had a different team and sometimes even different coaches, et cetera. Sometimes even in the middle of the year we had coaches. There's like a lot of moving parts. But this year we've been organized. We've been consistent. The pieces that we added made contributions right away, and you see it out there. We've been consistent. We've taken care of the ball, stuff that might have haunted us in the past, like kind of turned into some of our strengths. And this year, we just focused on getting better every day and not skipping any steps.
And the other thing is, obviously, Jayson turning 26 on Sunday. You've been alongside him during his whole NBA career. First, are you planning anything for his birthday, and how have you seen him grow? I know that's a big question, but how have you seen him grow?
Me planning something for JT's birthday? Nah. JT is just growing. It's been great to see. I've been playing with each other for 7+ years now, and it's just been a honor, and moving forward into the postseason, this should be a great year. So I'm excited for us. I'm excited for this journey. We're playing well right now. JT's playing well right now, so that's big.
Jaylen, I know you were a huge soccer fan, and recently Coach Mazzulla spoke about how he looks to Guardiola and in certain way he's inspiring him. How do you compare? I mean, we are talking about two different sports, but this kind of mentality, a winning mentality from soccer, from you guys here.
Yeah, for sure. Joe definitely. One, he's a huge soccer fan, but you could tell that his coaching style is soccer influence. You could just tell the way, his input on our offense and how to play the game, make the right reads, seeing the play kind of develop before. Joe is heavily influenced on, soccer. I personally love soccer. I saw Joe went to Man United, got to explore the facility. Personally, I'm a little bit more of an Arsenal fan, but, it's all good.
Thank you.
Thank you.